Yeah, so if you talk about the totality of how many Dakars I've been through, and the journey has been, of course, full of ups and downs, but I have just been incredibly fortunate to have, firstly, partners like Rise, coming up with projects and taking keen interest in motorsport, which has always been the missing piece, really. And since last year, it's been fantastic, basically putting this piece together with Rise. Um, Apart from that, of course, it's always a massive undertaking to go to the Dakar for anyone, be it a factory rider or a privateer. Of course, more so for a privateer. Um, but I think all the ups and downs have made me the person that I am today, right? So everything has been a learning curve, and I'm all better for it for sure.
We've seen the docu-series and we can sense that the kind of preparation you have been, like basically from fitness to, I mean, you have to have a proper mindset to go, and you seem to be like the first Indian to go into Dakar. What I have that. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, I'm not the first Indian to go there. I was the first Indian to participate in the Malimoto category in 21. But yeah, it's an all-around preparation that needs to go into this, be it on-bike training, off-bike training, and of course the mental training as well. Um, the brain is like any other muscle; you need to train it. You just don't build resilience. So yeah, whatever little you see here, of course, is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of demands on all athletes around the world that go and tackle the Dakar.
It's about those who don't know about Dakar Rally. It's about them, and it's about the Indian enthusiasts who want to be like you, to go ahead with motorsports. That's about.
Right. So in terms of rallying, Dakar Rally, of course, is one of the toughest motorsport events in the world. Uh, just by the nature of the length of it, 8,000 kilometers. The only other event that comes close is the Africa Eco Race, which runs across the African continent. Again, similar 7,000 kilometers. But rally racing generally is that sport where there's a lot of demand on, the endurance. The distances are long. Uh, a cross country World Cup championship round also runs for a minimum of 2,000 kilometers put together. So, yeah, it's a demanding sport for sure, and I think anyone who wants to get into this really needs to work on endurance, of course, because that's the key to being successful in the sport.
How's your association with these?
It's been fantastic, especially for me to be part of a development process. That is always something that I like. My background is engineering, so there's always curiosity in how things can be made better. So I feel that the partnership has been really very symbiotic for both parties involved. And like I said, for me it's a very fulfilling experience apart from the racing that I get to work on the R&D side of things.
So what are the future aspects you see? What are the future of motorsports in India? Tell us about it.
I think brands like Rise, who are now taking keen interest in motorsport, the future needs to build on coming back with events like I mentioned earlier, the Desert Storm, the India Baja, which are longer events that will essentially give exposure for Indian budding athletes to the demands of the sport, really. And I think that needs collective will from the federation as well, brands, and of course the competitors in general to level up.
Thank you.